You might not know this, but the guy who produced Doja Cat's hit single Say So is the same guy who was hit with a lawsuit in 2014 when Kesha accused him of some pretty terrible stuff. His name is Dr. Luke, but he's been using several pseudonyms since the controversy. So how do we feel about Say So now? I mean, you should probably wait until I'm finished talking before you make a decision. Welcome back to InformOverload. We've been making the news more entertaining since 2012. I'm Charlotte Joubray. Subscribe for a different take on the news and follow us on social media if you don't already. It's been a wild ride for Doja Cat. Her song Say So hit #1 on the top 100 chart thanks to her collaboration with Nicki Minaj. I've been listening to Doja Cat for years, and to see her rise to the level that she's currently at is honestly amazing. I'm just so happy for her. She's the next Cardi B in my opinion. But honestly, she's an amazing singer and a rapper, so I almost feel like she's more talented than Cardi B. Anyways, just my personal opinion. I have a thing for singers who can also rap, so maybe I'm a bit biased. Say So is Doja Cat's first #1 single. And interestingly, it's also the first #1 track since 2014 for Dr. Luke, which is the same year that Kesha accused him of rape. Kesha alleges that Dr. Luke drugged and raped her in 2005 and emotionally abused her for years. Dr. Luke claims that Kesha smeared him with lies in order to get out of her contract. Kesha's case against him was dropped in 2016 because of legal issues and a technicality. It was not dropped based on a ruling that Dr. Luke was guilty or wasn't guilty. And now I guess he's trying to make a comeback. If you look at the producer credits of the song Say So by Doja Cat, Tyson Trax is the name that's listed. Tyson Trax is one of the many fake names Lucas Godwald had used since Kesha accused him of not only sexual assault but emotional abuse. Dr. Luke has denied all of these allegations, and his lawyers have pretty much won a long 5-year legal battle with Kesha, alleging that Kesha had defamed him. A judge argued in February of 2020 that Dr. Luke isn't famous enough to be defamation proof, and Kesha's accusations could have harmed his reputation. Honestly, that kind of depends on an opinion. At the beginning of his career, he was working on tracks for people like Britney Spears. At the height of his career, he was producing tracks for industry heavyweights like Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry, and Pink. And of course, Kesha. Kesha was his protege and collaborator for years. He was her mentor since she was 17 years old. But his rise to stardom came to a halt when Kesha slapped him with a lawsuit. This was years before the Me Too movement. And maybe if it had happened the same year or after the Me Too movement, things might have worked out differently for Kesha. Kesha was supported in her fight by Lady Gaga, Adele, Kelly Clarkson, and Taylor Swift. But the party didn't stop behind closed doors for Dr. Luke. He's been working as a producer all this time, but under different names. The people he's been working with include Kim Petras, Neo, and Trey Songz. Definitely not the same level of artist as Katy Perry, but still, he's still working. And those artists are somewhat notable. Which means, yeah, maybe he's not working with Katy Perry, but he is working with artists. His career isn't over. The producer for Kim Petras' album Clarity is listed under an entity called Made in China. Katy Perry felt the pressure from public opinion, and she released her first major label album without a Dr. Luke song on it. When Dr. Luke's rep was asked if Tyson Trax was really Dr. Luke, his representative said, "We don't know who Tyson is." But if you look at the ASCAP's public database, Lucas Godwald is listed as a co-writer of Say So. Who knows why he's trying to keep it under wraps? Maybe he doesn't want people to know it's him so that the songs don't get backlash, but maybe he also doesn't want people to know that it's him because then his whole, oh, my career ended when she made these accusations about me is false. It's false because he's still working on these big tracks with these big artists despite what Kesha accused him of, which is the whole reason why he won the case. The lawsuit against Dr. Luke is still ongoing. It hasn't reached a jury yet. But it's clear with this #1 single, his 23rd #1 single, I might add, Dr. Luke is making a comeback. Both Dr. Luke and Doja Cat denied to comment on this story. I'm torn with this one, guys. On the one hand, I love the track Say So, and I love Doja Cat. I sincerely think she's one of the most talented people in the music industry right now. I really support her. But if it's proven in court that Dr. Luke did what Kesha said he did, it's gonna be a hard song to listen to, which is a bummer because I do love it. It is definitely hard to separate human from artist. R. Kelly made some amazing songs that I unfortunately can't even listen to anymore. Not equating this guy with R. Kelly, but I'm also just making the point that, once it comes out that an artist isn't the person that you thought he was, or he or she was, I don't know, it makes it hard to separate. Are you able to support an artist's art when the person behind the art is found out to be problematic? Let me know in the comments. For now, I'm gonna wrap this one up with some comment features. Patrick Stepp said, "It's just SJWs reeing on Twitter." Never mind, people. Last time I checked, everyone has the tendency to ree on Twitter, not just SJWs, I might add. Everybody rein. Everybody rein. Re. Paolo said, I'm so early. If this was my school, my teacher would be proud. I'm proud of you. Am I not your teacher? Yes. That is it for me. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, why don't you like slap a little like down there. Subscribe so we can hang out all the time. And then maybe I'll see you guys in a... I'm just gonna finish it there. Bye.